Beta, good evening everyone. Welcome to another session of Sankalp. Beta, today we are going to go ahead and we are going to take some questions that can be asked in your CUET PG Economics entrance exam. ठीक है बच्चे, let us go ahead and let us take the first question. All of you will answer this along with me. Which of the following allocation or distribution corresponds to Rawlsian concept of equity? Which of the following corresponds to Rawlsian concept of equity? Four options are given to you, beta. Maximize utility of least well-off people. Maximize total utility of all members of society. Market outcomes are most equitable. All members of society receive equal amount of the good. ठीक है? Okay, beta. So what do you think is the correct answer to this question? The correct answer to this question is A. Rawlsian was an individual who went ahead and believed that you should be removing the inequality among people. Then he said, I understand that it is very difficult to remove inequality. मैं मानता हूं कि inequalities remove करना आसान नहीं है. And even if we take, even if we do our 100%, we may not be able to remove the inequality completely. So still he said that let us try to bring the society to as equal as possible. He said, I know, मुझे पता है, I cannot remove inequality completely. I cannot eradicate poverty completely, but we should be focusing on improving the welfare of the least well-off individual. जो भी individual सबसे ज़्यादा नीचे है in the poverty line, someone who is least well-off, try to improve his welfare, and then the society's welfare will automatically improve, right? So therefore, in 1971, beta, in 1971, Raoul gave his theory of justice. So the correct answer to this question will be A. Okay, let us go ahead and do the next question. This is the next question. You need to go ahead and match the following. Let me just zoom it for you. I will give you 1 minute to match the following. So here you are given offer curve, Lorentz curve, King demand curve, Laffer curve. Then here you are given reciprocal demand, inequality, sticky prices, and public revenue. Try to match these. Let's start with the first one. Offer curve can be matched to reciprocal demand. Offer curve is a concept which is used in international economics. It is used to understand the elasticity of export and import of the trading countries, and it is also called as reciprocal demand. So offer curve का answer हो जाएगा reciprocal demand. Let us talk about Lorentz curve, beta. Lorentz curve is basically used to measure the amount of inequality in the economy. With the Lorentz curve, we use the concept of Gini coefficient. We find the area between the line of equality and Lorentz curve to understand the inequality in the economy. King demand curve, beta. King demand curve was given by Paul Sweezy. It is used to explain the oligopoly model and how prices are sticky in the oligopoly model. So C is correct. It is actually, I didn't realize A with ye ho gaya, this with this. Okay, anyhow. Okay, last is Laffer curve. Laffer curve is basically, Laffer curve was given by Laffer. It helps us to understand the optimal tax rate. So it tells us that as we increase the tax rate, initially the tax revenue increases, it reaches a maximum, and then it decreases. Clear? Okay, beta. Let us go to the next question. I have explained you all of this. Offer curve is called as reciprocal curve. It helps you understand the elasticity of export and import. Laffer curve, developed by supply side economist called Arthur Laffer, tells you relation between tax rate and tax collected. King demand curve given by Sweezy explains price stickiness. and Lorentz curve helps you understand the wealth distribution. Okay, beta. Next question on your screen. In an economy of two individuals, A and B, and two commodities X and Y, general equilibrium occurs where? तो देखो ध्यान से, here you need to go ahead and tell me the answer to general equilibrium where both consumer and producers are involved. There are both consumers and producers. You need to tell me how general equilibrium can be attained. तो बताओ कैसे होगा general equilibrium attained? कंज्यूमर का होता है MRS XY for individual A is equal to MRS XY for B. प्रोड्यूसर का होता है where MRS is equal to MRT. When we combine the two, we reach where MRS of A is equal to MRS of B is equal to MRT. Right? So we can say that correct answer to this question should be C. MRT is equal to MRS is equal to MRS. We can go ahead and we can show this diagrammatically also using this diagram. So this is my production possibility curve. The slope of PPC or PPF, production possibility curve भी बोलते हैं, production possibility frontier भी बोलते हैं. Its slope is marginal rate of transformation. We want that this marginal rate of transformation should be equal to marginal rate of substitution. That is how we find the general equilibrium, right? Okay, beta. Next question on your screen now. The first fundamental theorem of welfare economics requires, the first option is, that there be efficient market for each commodity. Economy operates on the utility possibility frontier. Producer and consumer are price taker, or all of the above. What do you think should be the answer to it? बेटा क्या बोलता है first welfare theorem? First welfare theorem basically goes ahead and says that if you have competitive equilibrium, then it will be Pareto efficient. है ना? Competitive equilibrium for individual A will be MRS equal to PX by PY. Competitive equilibrium for individual B will be MRS equal to PX by PY. If each individual equates his MRS to PX by PY, then from here you will get MRS of A equal to MRS of B. And this becomes the condition for Pareto efficiency. So if you have competitive equilibrium, you will achieve Pareto efficiency. But you need competitive equilibrium. So you need efficiency in the market. Inefficient नहीं हो सकती है. Market failure नहीं हो सकता है. You need them to be price taker. Price maker नहीं हो सकते हैं. And you want them to operate on the possibility curve. So all three options are correct. So all the three options in this are correct. All market equilibria are Pareto efficient. This is called as first welfare theorem. It guarantees competitive equilibrium will become Pareto efficient. And for this, you need all those conditions to be satisfied. Right, beta? Okay. Okay. I think we are done with today's session. I hope that you learned something new from this session. Thank you, beta.